My school just did a little one-act play, and I thought, what better time than now to make a video about school plays? At Catholic school, you could start being in the school plays in the 6th grade. I wasn't too excited about being up on stage while several people watched me, so I said I didn't want to be in the play. But my older sister is a really talented actress, so I'm supposed to be in the school play too. That was sarcasm. Okay, so who does not want to role in the annual school play? What? Why? Your sister did the plays and she was really good. Well, she's also really good at art, but you don't see her with an animation channel, do you? I still had a part in the play that year, but it was as an extra. It was okay. I didn't have any lines, so it was all good. Though in the 7th grade, I started my acting career. We did a play about this rundown hotel that the band The Beatles spent a night at. In the play, robbers come and try to steal stuff from the hotel. Or something. I'm not sure, it was like 4 years ago. But I was one of those robbers, and it was a fun play. But play practice was awful. The school didn't have any money for the professional lights, microphones, or props or anything. And we never did after school practice. Also, you never really got to pick the part you wanted. The teacher would just ask you if you wanted a large or small part, and then pick the part for you. I definitely chose small parts. During play practice, we would try to not use microphones because there were only 4 or 5, and they were singing mics, but we were all really shy, little insecure junior high kids, so we weren't very loud. Play practices would usually go something like this. Someone's coming. Stop! Speak louder. Someone's coming. Stop! How many times do I have to tell you not to yell? Then there would be like 10 or so kids on stage at once fighting over microphones to say their lines. The next play we did was a murder mystery, and I was the one being murdered. And that sucked because I had to spend the rest of the play doing nothing. But I still had fun in the beginning of the play, before my character died. I played the part of a grumpy old principal who enforced a bunch of stupid rules on his students in the 1950s. I threatened to get a police officer fired in the play, and he killed me. That was my last play at Catholic school. At high school, they had a new professional stage with stage mics and lights and props and everything. But the high school did 2 plays, a fall musical and a spring comedy. I am not a talented singer, so I did not do the musical. But the spring play, I was definitely interested in. After auditions, I looked at the cast list and saw that I had 2 parts in the play. But the whole town watches these plays. What if I mess up? Everyone will hate me. The seniors will hate me. I will have ruined their last play at the high school. Oh my gosh, what have I done? I was terrified. I was supposed to be a pirate and this creepy old dude stranded on an island who was obsessed with cheese. I had major anxiety, and I embarrassed myself so many times at play practice, but I was finally ready for opening night. Everything was going smoothly until I had this one scene. I was on stage, and my crazy shipwrecked character was on stage flirting with this surfer girl. I was wearing a big messy wig, and I was supposed to do a little hair flip thing, and while I was doing it, the wig fell off. I ruined the whole play. Oh my gosh, Bryce, that was awesome! Bryce, what happened? I forget what I said, but I guess I ad-libbed well enough that the crowd had no idea. I made sure to never lose the wig again. So, on sophomore year, I had to do the fall play, but I didn't really want to. You see, our assistant director was supposed to be moving to Florida or something, and my drama teacher asked me to be the assistant director.
Oh, Bryce!
Yeah?
So, Katie is unable to be assistant director this year. Can you do it?
Looks like I'm moving up in drama club. But little did I know that being assistant director was not for me. You see, I am not the kind of person to be yelling at people to be quiet during play practice, or say that they messed up their lines. But I didn't know that until I started going to play practice. But I got out of being assistant director and on to sound crew. I was in charge of the soundtrack for the play, which involved 4 buttons: stop, start, forwards, and backwards. You see, the soundtrack was put on a CD, and all the songs were together, so you had to stop the disc before it played the next song and wait until it was time for the next song to be played. But on the last day of the play, I had failed to hit stop. So, it was sort of a happy moment in the play when something bad was about to happen, but my dummy self forgot to hit stop after the happy song finished playing.
Oh my, what a beautiful day it is, and all is right with the world.
But I didn't realize that I was at fault. I thought that the sound system malfunctioned until my drama teacher came back at intermission and gave me the stare. You know, the stare like, "You just messed up, buddy boy." That kind of stare. I didn't push anything, I swear.
Yeah, you forgot to hit stop.
The spring play was my favorite play though, because I got to make a mess. So, we did a little one-act for the spring play, and it was about a talent show, and the character I got had to make a cake, but he didn't measure the ingredients, so I got to dump a whole lot of flour, milk, eggs, and oil into a bowl. And that's not the messy part, because later in the play, we had a big cake fight. It was super fun to do, and I enjoyed it way more than past plays. This was the most recent play that I did. I still have 2 more left in high school, and I don't know if I'll be able to do them in college. But over the past 4 or 5 years of doing plays, I've learned one thing. Doing plays is kind of like animating. It is really hard and frustrating to go to practice or to work on the videos, and you kind of wonder, why am I doing this? But seeing the finished product made it feel like it was worth it. Knowing that you could have brightened someone's day and made them laugh, you know? Anyways, this is the end of the video. Thank you for watching, and I have some big news that I want to share with you guys. So, this summer, I'm going to try to upload weekly. I don't know how well that's going to work out, but I'm going to try really hard to get some good, funny skits with me and friends. Of course, they're not all going to be animated because animation takes a while. But let me know your thoughts on having some real-life funny skits that I film with me and my friends, because I've kind of always wanted to do that, so expect that starting around June or so. Also, I've been reviewing past videos to see how I can improve and do better, and they all kind of sounded really fake to me, and I don't want to sound fake, so I'm going to try and not sound fake in my YouTube videos. So you can expect bigger changes to my animations as well. I'm just gonna work on how I sound and stuff. Anyways, thank you so much for watching, and if this last bit sounded like I stuttered a lot, it's because I did. I didn't script this. Okay, bye! Also, you should follow me on my Instagram. That's ANNIMATIONSNSTUFF.